What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Chameleon RGB 4-foot handheld light. It's by DF Digitalfoto. I purchased the L bracket handle from them a while back, and I really like the quality for the price. So I was in the market for a RGB tube light. If you've ever looked at those things, they're super pricey. So I started looking around and I came across this one. I saw it was from DF Digitalfoto, looked at some of the reviews. They said they're good, so I thought I would give it a shot. And man, I was impressed. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, I saw this on a previous video somebody did, and I'm going to try it out. You just clap your hands, and then supposedly it'll show up in your hand. So let's give it a shot together. All right, 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Holy crap, it worked. All right, so you can see here, this is some of the accessories that it came with right here. There's 2 of these. They pop off. They're very secure. And then they have 1/4-inch metal bushings in here. So you can mount this. You can move it to different places on the tube light, wherever you need it. And then on this end, I don't have it, but you can see these little holes right here. You can put these little steel hoops. So it just gives you a different option how to mount, and they actually just untwist right here. So you unscrew it, you can take it off. I wanted to leave one on to show you. All right, what I thought was so cool about this is, like, well, I have my light just off the side here, my soft light, but that's pretty much all that it's good for. All right, yeah, so this, I wanted a tube light like this because the RGBs are just so much more versatile. You can actually light your scene with this. You can do kind of like different effects, like firelight, police, lightning, different things for your scene. So this gives you a lot of options, especially for people like me and probably people like you that don't have a huge budget. We're trying to make little films, different things like that. We want to have different effects in it. I do most of this for fun, so something like this gives me an opportunity, helps me add better production value to my small films and different things that I want to work on, YouTube videos and stuff like that. So this light actually has 12 different functions you can do. This is also has an input power of 100 volts up to 220. So wherever you live, your electrical systems will cover it. It puts out different wattage depending on the color. So the white is 40 watts. That's the highest draw. And then red, green, and blue all draw 28 watts. Another thing that's very important with your lights is the CRI. So I've always heard you want 95 or higher. It's kind of a high quality light. This has a CRI of 95. Another real cool thing I liked about this light is the color temperature. The range of the color temperature, I should say. So this goes actually all the way down to 2800 Kelvin, and then it goes to a high of 9990 Kelvin. So that's very warm and very cool, and it's just a nice thing to have here. So the average life of this thing is listed at 50,000 hours. I can't see myself using this for 50,000 hours, so as long as I take care of the light itself, it should last me forever. Okay, so there are 2 different ways to control this also. There's the light itself, and then there's an application. I haven't used the application. I just find it's so easy to use the built-in controls on here that I really haven't had a need for the app. Maybe at some point I'll try it out. So you can see on the back here, it's black. So the white part is the illuminated side, obviously. It has an illumination angle of 120 degrees. So that's going to light up your scene pretty good. And it's already diffused, so you don't have to add a diffuser onto this light. So that's a plus. And like I said, it's 4 feet long. They have 2 different lengths, the 2 foot and the 4 foot. I went ahead and went with the 4 foot. I thought it might be more useful. Maybe the 2 foot, maybe I'll pick that one up too, just to have for a spot where I need a smaller one. The weight of this is 1,262 grams, so relatively light. Seems well made. It's plastic all around, but everything feels solid. The plastic on the ends is very hard. And the battery life on this thing, 2.5 hours is what it's rated at full power. I've never taken it all the way down to empty to see, but I know I made it over 2 hours with the light on, and I still had power left. So I would say that the 2.5 hours is at least accurate, maybe undervaluing what the light's actually capable of. So this thing can also, it has DMX inputs, so you can string these together and control it all from one. So that's, the DMX thing is cool. All right, so the blue knob and the white knob, that's the power and the color temp. So it's a push down to actually turn it on. Once it's in, I'll show you in a second, but you press that, and then you control the power, the percent, by twisting this knob. Twisting this one will control the color of the light. So let's go to the other end. All right, so on this end you have the master power, and then you have the plug for the DC. So this has a 15 volt DC. All right, so I turned it on. So let's go back to the other side. All right, so this is on red, and this is 100%. Boom! Look at that thing. I'll turn it towards me. So you can see this in a movie. You got it like this, and it's like, no, no, no. Or maybe you want to look like you're Irish, but you don't want to dye your beard. So as you can see, it's very bright. You could come up with all kinds of little skits. Oh, now the color is changing. It must be in a mode, so it's kind of going into this pink right now. Very bright. Let's turn it down for the rest of this video. This is kind of ridiculous, right? All right, so we're bringing it down to 12%. So 12% still can do pretty cool. So let's go through some of these effects. All right, so here's the white. So this is just the plain white. Look at that. Oh my God, it's bright. All right, that's at 50%. So let's, all right, we're at 1% right now. This is 1% brightness. You can see it on my face. So that's, I mean, man, you can do a lot. You can see when I'm just doing 1% what it would do as a hair light or anything like that. But let's crank this mug up. All right, now we're at 10%. And let's just go for it. 50%. Oh my God. So imagine you have a scene where it's like you're opening the chest. I was like, what's inside of here? Open it. Ah! Oh my God! Oh! I don't know. I'm not an actor. I'm behind the camera. If you could do better, you'd do it, wouldn't you? Shit. Give me a break. All right, so let's keep going. All right, now we're at 75%. 75%. Let's see it. Oh, I can imagine that's bright. All right, here we go. It's coming around. Ah! Ah! Now I'm being serious. It's hurting my eyes. All right. And let's just take it to 100% just to see. Now we're at 100%. 100% coming up. Oh God, it's bright. Look, it washes out the whole. Now it's gonna look like a dead guy. I don't know. Maybe that's why people don't ever let me act in their movies, so I had to start making my own. Alright, so let's take this thing back down to something reasonable for the rest of the video. So we'll go to 20%. Now we're going to change the colors. Alright, so here's the cop car one. So say you got a scene, somebody's creeping around outside, they're trying to break in. Boom! Freeze! Get your damn hands up! I'm sorry, sir. I thought this was my mama's house. I'm not trying to steal nothing. Alright, so here's the club lights. Alright, so here's the lightning. So you can set the frequency, you can set the duration of the strike, different things like that. So as you can see right there, this went off. So kind of looks like lightning. I mean, if you got your other lighting set right, you got the sound, this could definitely pull it off. Alright, so here's the candle. Alright, so if you had this across the way, you wouldn't have it right here. But the light is actually getting darker and lighter, and the intensity is changing. You would have it off to the side or something just to add that extra little ambiance to kind of pull off the scene. So if you watch fireworks, you know they shoot up and then pop, and there's tons of different colors. So you have this kind of in the background. You show people going, you hear the pa. All right, light strobe. So another kind of clubbing one, or maybe you want to have some sort of spacey type sci-fi thing, and it's got some light flashing. There's some cool ninja alien battle. So this is the one that's listed as cloud. This is the fire one. It's kind of like the candle. It's just brighter. Okay, so here's the color chase. And as you can see here, it's kind of like I was saying, the colors just kind of chase each other down the rod. All right, so here's the paparazzi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we got here? Pulsing. All right, so here's the auto cycle. It's kind of like the color chase, but instead of it chasing along different colors at the same time, this is just gonna, the whole light is gonna kind of cycle through all the different colors. It's a pretty cool little setup. So that's the last of the effects. So like I was saying, $300 for this thing. It's way, way cheaper than the Pro one. 2.5 hours. It comes with a charger. It comes with a nice little carry bag. It gives you everything you need. Let's put it in a few, I don't know, different scenarios and see something you could use it to if you're trying to do like a product shot or something like that. Let's take a look. So you can do something like this right here. I got the light facing the other way. Got my key light onto the front of the Jackson. So that's just my quick look at the DF Digitalfoto Chameleon 4-foot RGB light. Hope you liked it. Till next time.